What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. If you're not subscribed, click that subscribe button. Just do it. It's free. Helps the channel grow. So, we got a few jobs lined up today. Got a 2011 Chrysler Town & Country. It needs a front passenger intermediate shaft. I already picked up the part. We're going to do it here at the house. But the guy's like 20 minutes away. Doesn't feel comfortable driving the vehicle here because the half shaft, the intermediate shaft, the bearing's completely blown out of it, so the axle keeps popping out of the transmission. So you have to get under the car and pop it back in to keep driving it. So I don't blame him. He said he'll throw me gas money. I'm gonna drive to where he's at and follow him back just in case it happens again. Get it to the house, and yeah, we'll get this half shaft done real quick. Should be nice and simple. Disconnect the tie rod end, upper ball joint, swing the knuckle out, take the axle out. There's like 2 or 3 bolts for the half shaft bracket on the back of the motor, and then we'll get the axle off the half shaft and put the new one in. Then after that, we got a real simple job for one of my biggest customers. We just have some headlights and then a bunch of lug nuts that got to go on all his vehicles, his fleet vehicles. And that's it for today. If you guys checked out my last video on how to turn $950 into $3,300 in 24 hours. So we sold the truck, the day after we bought it. We made $2,350 on it profit. Didn't put a dime into it. And we're on the hunt for the next vehicle. So be on the lookout for that video that comes out. I am looking for the next vehicle to purchase, and I raised the budget a little bit. Maybe we could try and get something nicer now, and we'll just keep going from there. Keep trying to reinvest the money and get something nicer that's worth more than what we're paying, and that's the name of the game. So I'm gonna head over, meet up with this guy, grab the vehicle, come back to the garage. Also, the lift for the garage should be here soon. Couple days, I would say, and that's going to be a big project. I'll probably throw you guys on time lapse. I'm going to have to take everything from this whole entire side over here and move it to this side for the time being. I'll bring the lift in, we'll lay it out, mark it out, we'll get it mounted up. I'm going to take down this garage door opener, just the opener because I never even use it anyway, but I'm going to leave the door and the 2 tracks, and the lift will be able to fit in between, and the door will still be able to open and close. But eventually I'd like to get either a roll-up door, or I'd like to have the door go more straight up. But we'll see, one thing at a time. Biggest thing is having to rearrange the garage. This is only so big. It's a 2-car garage, but there ain't really much extra room. So probably going to have to, and I'd like to have the front open here. I really don't want my box. I might put my box up against the wall, honestly, but it really depends on how much room I'm going to have. I want to be able to pull the cars in all the way and not have to be squeezed between the front of the car and, my toolbox or whatever. So we might take down all those wooden shelves, move all those parts into my shed and all that stuff, and create a new welding and workbench area for the drill press, the bench grinder, the bandsaw, the welder, all that. And we're going to have to definitely do some rearranging. So stay tuned for that, guys. All right, let's hit the road and get this day started. All right, guys. So, yeah, this is that 2011 Chrysler Town & Country. Got the old axle and the old intermediate shaft out. And as you can see, bearing's completely toast. So it was slipping out of the trans anytime you would make a turn or anything like that. So we got the new part right here. Just got to take the bracket off of the motor right now, the 3 bolts, and then we'll put everything back together with new parts and we'll be good to go. Wrap this one up. All right, guys, so we got the old intermediate shaft out.
can see it's shot. Got the bracket out. So we got the original axle and the new intermediate shaft. I'm going to throw the shaft in the vehicle first, and then I'll put the axle on. It really didn't fight me coming off like they usually do, so it shouldn't be too bad. And then we'll just get this job wrapped up.
All right, guys. So we were able to get that job done for my customer. I've done some work for him before, so that was good. Uh, Relatively easy job, just the intermediate shaft on the front passenger side. So about charged them about 2 hours for labor. Um, yeah, and that's it. So we got one more job for the day. Like I was saying, it's just really quick headlights and changing the lug nuts on a Toyota Avalon. Not really gonna record that. Um, so we'll call it a day for today. I'll be on the lookout for our next car for our buy and flip series, and make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching.